Hey you guys, Erica here from Success with HCG. Today is day one of my 90 days of consistency. So I'm excited because this is the first step, and you know, they always say the first step is the hardest. But yeah, I'm excited, you know, to see what the next 90 days brings for me. I weighed myself this morning. I weighed 191.6. Now, that actually kind of surprised me. I thought it was going to be a lot more, considering I believe I left off probably at 190 or something 2 weeks ago. So, you know, I didn't do too bad with gaining, considering I did eat quite a bit in the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'm getting started. I'm excited. Today's day one, and I really am just going to focus on being consistent with doing the HCG, as well as I do plan on doing a planned stall January 3rd to January 3rd to the 5th. Why am I saying January? June 3rd to the 5th. I am actually going out of town, and I'm not even a front. I do plan on drinking a little bit. So that's the plan. I might, you know, depending on where I am, because right now I think we're 16 days away. If I am on track with how much I'm losing by then, I will take a planned stall. If I'm not, I probably won't, you know, so I'm just going to kind of take it day by day. And as I said yesterday, the reason why I'm doing a full 90 days is because there are going to be some days where I am going to be doing a planned, I don't know what they call it, but I want to say a planned stall, because those days I will not be taking my HCG, because I will, you know, be doing, I might have like one cheat meal or something like that. You know, I'm not going to go overboard with it, but the 90 days is pretty much, I know I can get to my goal, my ultimate goal, in 90 days. I know I can do it. So, and that will put me right before, that'll put me at August 18th, with doing a full 90 days. So that'll be great, because that will be right before another business trip I have to go on, and right before my oldest son's birthday. So I'm excited, you guys, and I can't wait to I love the fact that I get to bring you guys along on my journey. But you know, as I was telling a couple of people, the reason why I feel it's so important to, you know, kind of document you know, your day-to-day your day-to-day when it comes to making a change, and in our case, the HCG, you know, being on the HCG diet. I just find that there's a lot of growth in that time, even when you are struggling, even when you feel like you're having a failure moment. I don't necessarily feel that I have failed, because I'm still moving forward. You know, I understand what I did wrong, and then I'm pressing on from that. And hopefully I'm learning a lesson. You know, that's huge. So I really am babbling right now, you guys, because I didn't have a whole lot planned today as far as what I was going to say. Oh, one other thing. I am back on to reading this particular book. You know, I really don't like the fact that I have problems with, you know, my confidence, you know, the way that my body looks, the way that I feel about my body, the way I feel about myself, particularly at this weight, but also as I am losing weight. When I lost my weight last year, I still had this kind of like crazy view of how I looked. And I believe I did talk about it in one of my videos where, you know, I went out to go clothes shopping, and I was still going into the plus size area, because in my mind, my mind hadn't caught up with my body, you know, and this time around, I definitely want to make sure, I forget who I was actually commenting on yesterday concerning, you know, our mindset and how we have to work on that on a daily basis, because yes, we will lose weight quickly, but we also need to, and I'm speaking for myself, make sure that our mind and our body is connecting with our growth. You could be losing the weight and changing physically, but your mind is still kind of where it was when you were, you know, when you started the process. And I don't want my mind to stay where it is now, you know, 90 days from now. You know, I don't want it to be day one, my mind's here, my body is different 90 days, and, you know, they're not in sync. Because I feel like maybe that was probably a reason why I kind of reverted, and why I continue to revert every time I do lose weight. This isn't the first time I've lost weight. However, yeah, I am, you know, this is what, my second time doing HCG, but I have lost weight before and I've always gained it back. And I believe it has a lot to do with our, you know, with my mindset. I'll speak for myself. So I am going to be reading, and I actually started this book the last time and I never fully went through it. And I'm like, every day I am going to go over a chapter of it, and hopefully I'll be able to discuss it with you guys as well. Because it is a very, very good book. And the book is called The Tapping Solution for Weight Loss and Body Confidence. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with tapping, but, you know, pretty much it is, you know, our bodies kind of go through these fight or flight moments, especially when you're anxious, when you're anxious, mad, sad, when you're going through some sort of emotional, I won't say trauma, but an emotional event. You know, if you had a bad day, you know, your body kind of, you know, wants to protect itself. So it kind of goes into the moment of protect you. And I know for me, my protection, you know, is oftentimes chocolate in some shape or form. You know, I binge, you know, I binge on sweet stuff. And it's kind of like my body's like, okay, you need to feel better. You need to feel better. And then my first reaction is to go to something that makes me feel better. So I need to navigate a different form of making myself feel good. Because there are going to be moments when, you know, you can't control the things around your environment. As far as how people are, you know, if something happens, you can only really change how you react to that. So I want to be able to react differently. I don't want to turn to food or turn to, you know, sweet chocolate type of things when I get in those moments. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'll be, reading, and I'll, you know, talk with you guys more about it as I'm reading it. So that's pretty much it. I'm at 8 minutes, you guys. I've managed to babble a little more. So I hope everyone is having a good day. I still haven't been able to catch up on the vlogs. I'm going to try to do that no later than this weekend, so I can, you know, support you guys as you're supporting me. And if you are thinking about starting this journey, don't be afraid. Just do it. You know, the worst that can happen is you're losing weight, you know, or in my case, you know, have a little bit of slip-ups. But, you know, it happens. You can't be afraid of them. So I will talk with you guys later. Again, thank you so much for all of the support I have been getting. You guys are amazing with this. And I hope to be the same to you guys as well. All right. Talk to you guys later.